This is the Tim Brando Show. Here's Timmy B.
My favorite part.
After 15 years of talking sports over the airwaves, broadcasting veteran Tim Brando hung up the headphones for the final time this past Thursday.
How cool is that? Thankfully, I've been in the business long enough to have said goodbye many times. I've had a little practice.
And for Brando, the most recent television success meant pulling the plug on his longtime radio program.
This time a year ago, I was a free agent, and I was hoping the phone would ring. I couldn't go anywhere in town without someone saying, Tim, you have a job? You going to do some sports? Are we going to see you doing some games? And this year it's, oh, well, I see you're having to give up the radio because the television job went well. And the truth is it did go well. Kevin Sumlin is on the line. We got a hold of the coach.
The Shreveport native has adapted with the industry over the years, from ESPN to CBS and even having the radio show simulcast on CBS Sports Network. But one thing has remained the same: Brando's need to stay in his hometown.
When Tim asked me to come on and we were on television, of course, everyone asked, you moved to New York City, that's awesome. And I was like, man, I'm on Kings Highway. You rarely see productions of that magnitude in a place like Shreveport.
When my father worked at KTBS and had 3 live television shows in the 60s, that was something that he told me, there may be a day when you get to do your own show nationally from Shreveport. And I thought at the time, Dad, what weed are you smoking?
For 10 years, I went to his home, and we did this out of one of his upstairs bedrooms, which was the sole reason we ever hit the air. Tim told them no numerous times. If I can't do it here, we're not going anywhere else.
But that just shows you what Tim means to the business, that they're willing to invest so much equipment and time and resources to produce a show from Shreveport, Louisiana.
This voice of God says live from Shreveport, Louisiana. That was cool to me.
Brando and his men in the box brought a unique and fresh take on sports 5 days a week.
Oh, man.
And it's a void that will be tough to fill.
We were an acquired taste. We were nothing like any other show they ever had.
Thing Tim always wanted to do when somebody would call up and they say, okay, they'd ask a question, I'm going to hang up. And Tim would, no, I want to talk with you. I think we really touched a side of people that wasn't just the call, what's your take, it better not suck, bye.
And I just wanted to tell you thank you for what you've given to us.
Well, thanks, Chuck. I really do appreciate that.
I've been at this business for well over 40 years. I began at age 14 doing high school football games with my dad.
As he closes one chapter of his career, what does he think his dad would say now?
Kid, you made it. You know, even though you said goodbye to something, you made it. I mean, look what you've done. Look at the accomplishments. Smell the roses. And I felt that level of confidence from him before he passed away. When he died, I was 29. I'm closing this show down at 59. And a lot's gone well for us. Here on the Tim Brando Show, we'll be back to say goodbye for good right after this.
It may be another ending for Brando, but as he reflected on his final show, he says he feels like his radio legacy remains intact. Now is the time for him to continue his already impressive television legacy. Reporting from Shreveport, Tatum Everett, KTBS 3 Sports.